Daisy May Cooper is best known for playing Gary Mucklow in the award-winning BBC mockumentary series This Country, which she wrote with her brother Charlie Cooper. The 36-year-old's latest project, a twisted comedy called Am I Being Unreasonable, landed on BBC One on Friday evening. The series is written by Daisy, who drew inspiration from the breakdown of her marriage. Am I Being Unreasonable is Daisy's new comedy thriller, which is made up of 6 dark, yet hilarious, installments. The series follows Daisy's character Nick, a bored mother of one who is miserable in her marriage to Dan, played by Dustin Demery Burns. Underneath the surface, Nick is grieving a man she cannot tell anyone about. Her life takes a turn when she befriends fellow mom Jen, Selena Easley, but can Nick trust this village newcomer? Harry and Meghan need to return to royal life, claims expert Daisy recently told Express. Co.uk and other media where the idea for the BBC tragic comedy came from. The actress admitted she felt extremely lost during the coronavirus lockdown as her marriage broke down. Daisy and her ex-husband Will Weston broke up several months after the birth of their second child, Jack. The BAFTA-winning star married Will in 2019 but later admitted they both felt pressured to settle down and marry. Daisy revealed, "I had my son in lockdown. It was a mess. The hospital, weren't allowing the husbands to come in. And that's when I knew I couldn't go back to him. Because I was actually loving it with all the nurses and all the women. I felt dread at bringing the baby back home." Reflecting on her lockdown experience with her children, Daisy explained in a semi-serious way, "I remember having a complete breakdown. My daughter, Pip, had asked me to put a pair of dungarees on a Sylvanian family's toy and it was that which completely finished me off and I was beside myself." Am I Being Unreasonable? Selena Easley's co-star couldn't stand her. Exclusive Am I Being Unreasonable is the new weekly comedy series on the BBC. Update Am I Being Unreasonable Episode 1 showcases new cast for BBC Comedy. Latest, it was during that time her Am I Being Unreasonable co-star, and real-life best friend, Selena re-entered her life. Daisy explained, "My marriage broke down and I went to live in a sort of rented accommodation and I felt so lost and on my own and Selena called me and said she was going to come over." Selena explained she and Daisy rekindled their friendship in the midst of difficult periods in their lives. "I called Selena, which is very unlike me, and we talked," Daisy added. Selena interjected, "We had hatred bonding and trauma bonding. We were having very similar experiences in lockdown." It was during the pandemic Daisy felt inspired to create the comedy thriller Am I Being Unreasonable? When asked where protagonist Nick came from, Daisy explained she was drawing on Mumsnet. And came across a woman in her late 60s who was in an unhappy marriage. This woman had been stuck in this marriage and she was a homemaker and did not earn any money, so she squirreled away enough money over 10 years to be able to leave her husband, the actress explained. Am I Being Unreasonable episodes are available to watch on BBC iPlayer.